If you are one of my subscribers, you probably know I have a listing site called Indie Hustles where you can list your indie SaaS products and the visitors can discover your product by searching for categories or like your popular alternatives. So if you visit indiehustles.com, you should be able to like search for, let's say, Google Docs. Yeah, and you can see like there's an indie product called Mad Notes, which has like Google Docs as a alternative. So most people doesn't probably know Mad Notes, right? But they probably know Google Docs, Evernote, or Notion. So that's how by adding your alternatives, like popular alternatives, you can most likely promote your products, especially like people who are looking to support indie teams or indie products. So if you want to list your own product, just go to submit product and it will ask you for information. So like your name and email. I'll just fill in some dummy data. And now here you can add your own product details. So I'll also fill some dummy data. You can add your logo. Let's pick this one. The cover photo is optional, but it makes the site look good. So I would encourage you to add as well. But for now, we can leave this blank and submit. So when it's submitted, the data is saved in Airtable. So if we refresh, you can see we can see the data, right? So just because you submit the product, it doesn't mean like it will be approved right away. I'll have to probably verify the data and stuff if it's legit or not. So I needed an internal tool to like check out all the backend stuff. So that's why I made this internal tool with Softr, where I can see all the new launches, and you can see right now this is the latest one, and the status is not published. So I can also see the details. Yeah, so not much because cover photo is not there. Also, some of the data are missing. Now there should be a button called Approve Product, but since I'm not logged in, it will not show me. So I have to log in with my email and password. Let me fill them in. So now if I can open the product and I can update status. So I can either publish it or reject it. If I publish it, it will just update the status, which I'll not do because it's a dummy product. But I guess you got the idea. So I made this internal tool without any code, and it just took me like less than an hour. So in this video, I'll show you how you can make your own internal tool with Softr. So I'm here at my dashboard right now. So just visit softr.io and you log in or sign up, and you should be also directed to this dashboard. So for now, let's just create an empty project, blank. I don't need all this, so but at least you need one home page, so I'll keep that checked. Create application. Nice. So this is like a basic UI provided by Softr. We don't need this part, so we can just delete. All right. So now we need a table here. So you can go to this add block. There's a bunch of options. There's two basic ones, static or dynamic. Since our is like a dynamic section, so we'll keep the dynamic section open, and we need a table. Here you can pick the data source. Mine is already picked, but you can pick your now it is asking me to like select a base. If you go to Airtable, I have like a few different base created, so I'll just pick my Indie Hustle one. Now inside Indie Hustles, there's like multiple different, I don't know, sheets. How do you call it? What do you call it? Sheets? Anyways, I'll call them sheets or table. Yeah, that's really easier. And I have all my data in the products table, so I'll select there. You have your grid view. Now right away you can see it's Softr automatically populated some of the data like our logos, names, featured and status, but we don't need the rating, so we can just delete that in the content section. Yes. And it only has like 5 data, so I probably want to see 10 in the table. So we can, yeah, change it to 10. And you can select how to sort. I want to sort by created ad. Nice. Now we don't need the add record button, so we can most likely remove that as well. So in the actions, just delete this. I also want to see the tagline, so you can add another new field, a text. Here's a tagline, and all of these content are coming from my table names. So yeah, here's the tagline. So we're just importing that to Softr. Nice. So you can now see the column name. We'll just change the name to tagline. And we just put it maybe after name. Nice. And I don't need this as well, so let's remove this. And now you have like your basic setup done, so we can just go ahead and publish. It will just publish to like a Softr subdomain, but you can also connect your own custom domain. I think Softr gives you one custom domain option for a free plan, so I think for internal tool we don't need like custom domains, so this is fine. So let's just go to our site. Nice. So now we can see all our data. It's pretty cool, right? I think it took us like less than 10 minutes, I suppose. So now what we need to do is have an option to like see the details, like some of the, we probably want some of the data to like on a details page, so it doesn't like clutter the table. So we can add actions to each table, I believe. So then actions like item buttons, add an item, open detail page, just name it see details. Connect the products. Here you have a few options to like which UI you want to select. I think I want to go for this one looks good. Nice. Now your details page is created. So now if you go to pages, you have 2 pages, home and product details. One thing I want to do, since our goal, one of our tasks is to like approve products or disapprove them, so we need an action for this page. So you can just add a new action item which will edit records, approve product. Now we don't need all these options, which we can just get rid of them. We need to update the status. Where is the status? Select field. drop down, status, updates, status. Nice. And options are all by default selected, in progress, posted, and published. This is fine. Everything else looks good, so we can just publish. Hit a refresh. So now you can see an action button in each rows. So see details. See, now I can see the details of the product. Now it will not show me the action button because for security we have this thing for only logged in users. You have to go to actions, and here you can see the options. So for the free plan, this can only be done by logged in user, so which is good for which is fine for us. We don't need to change this. So anyone cannot just like come here and update our status. So that's pretty good. Now that the basic stuff is done, we just need to change the neighbor because we don't want any signups. This just for us. So I just want to have the login options. So we need to change the sign up UI. So from here we can change the logo if you want. So let's delete this, this. We don't want sign up, we just want a login. Add action. So there's no like direct login, right? So you have to like direct it to a login page. So I just select open page, and right now we only have 2 pages, so let's create a login page. Pages, add new page, login, save. So here go to forms, somewhere there should be a login, I believe. Search. There it is. So sign in. You can change the logo, but we don't need that right now. We'll log in with email and password. This is fine. Now we don't need to set up the Google Auth right now, so I'll just like deselect that, but you can like integrate your own Google authentication if you want. And I also don't want the reset password option because this is just for us. No sign up as well. Done. So now let's go to home page. Yeah, now we can select the login page, publish. Good. Let's refresh. If you go to login, yeah, so now you can sign up with your email and password, but we haven't created any user yet, so we can just go to users. You have 2 options: either just have your all users in Softr, or you can sync with your Airtable database. So for me, I don't need to sync with Airtable for admin, so I just skip that and manually create a user from here. So add user, type your name. Sorry, this is the email. So now you have 2 options: either you can generate a temporary password or send a magic link. I'll just generate a temporary password. Yeah, so you can see the password here. You don't need to bother copying this because we will delete the project anyways. So you can just copy from here, and your user, so who owns the email, will also receive an email with the temporary password. So should be fine. So copy this, and we type our email, the sign in. So now you can see the nav bar changed, right? Because now we are an authenticated user. So it's pretty cool. Go to details. Now we can see the option to approve product. We can click on it and change the status. Let's change it to. All right, so as you can see, now you can just change your status like this way, and you can go back and see this product is in progress. So yeah, so there you have it. That's how you can just create your own internal tools within few minutes. So it's pretty cool. That's it for now. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.